Meet the founders of the Love Local Fest. Find out where you can dock your boat at a discount. Plus, it's flu season. We tell you where you can get a flu shot. These stories and more on this episode of Barnstable Today. It's Friday, September 27th, 2013. I'm Sarah Mannel. The dredging project that began last year in Barnstable Harbor is now in its final stages. Assistant Harbor Master Eric Schufelt says because of the project, parking will be limited in the area.
Completing the dredging project that we started last year I guess this was October, November, where we had used the green space, which we call it, which is right to the west-hand side of the marina, for a dredge spoil basin. That was used last winter to put the spoils in, and then in the spring we basically pulled all the spoils out, took all the berm out, and then had it stoned for the summer because it wasn't enough growing time for grass. So what we've done this year is the stone came out this week, and new loam went in, and they've regrassed it, or we've hydroseeded it, and hopefully we're going to have some grass there this fall for a growing season. Then in the spring, it will be back to normal for next summer.
Drivers and vehicles with boat trailers are asked to use the Blish Point boat ramp. If you are not ready to take your boat out of the water just yet, you may be able to find transient dockage at a discount in Barnstable. Transient dockage at Prince Cove Marina and Barnstable Harbor Marina are now significantly reduced.
So if you want to contact either the main harbor master's office or at those individual marinas, Prince Cove, and Barnstable Harbor Marina, staff and dock masters can let you know what those specials are. It's a good deal. As our customers start to leave the full-time contract slips, we do have some gaps, and we like to fill those in to help the budget.
You can call the Harbor Master's office to make reservations. The number is 508-790-6273. It's almost time to get your yearly flu shot. The town of Barnstable will hold 2 flu vaccination clinics in October. The clinics are open to town residents only, and there is a fee of $3 for a shot. The clinics will take place at St. George's Greek Orthodox Church on Wednesday, October 9th from 9 a.m. to noon, and on Wednesday, October 30th from 2 to 5 p.m. For more information, contact the Public Health Division. Sunday is the 3rd Love Local Fest. The festival will be held at Azleton Park, and it features local vendors, food, and music. Arts and Culture Coordinator Melissa Chartrand caught up with the founders of Love Local Fest. We share that interview with you now.
I'm Melissa Chartrand. I'm here at Love Live Local headquarters on the west end of Main Street at Little Beach Gallery and Shift with Amanda Converse, Kate Sheehan, and Jen Villa. And we are here to talk about Love Live Local and the Love Local Fest that is coming up this weekend. So let's talk about Love Live Local and what that's about.
Love Live Local, Melissa, is a concept that the three of us began really almost a year ago, and it came to fruition for us beginning in March when we began an email blast out to a growing number of followers, letting them know about kind of what's up and where to get down on Cape Cod and cool things that were happening. We wanted to bring a new perspective to everything that's going on the Cape and the experience that we were having, and try to make it accessible to people. So we began that in March, and then I think Jen can talk a little bit more about how it evolved really organically into an opportunity to bring that concept to life in the form of the festivals.
That's right. It really has been a true celebration of everything local. And we had great success with the festival in July and August. It was held the last Sunday of the month at Azleton Park, which is a beautiful venue in itself. And then you added to that. Tell us how you did that.
Yeah, well, Love Local Fest really started as an idea that actually you and I had been talking about almost before Love Live Local even came fully to fruition. A collaboration with the High Arts District and all the local stuff that we were individually celebrating, and kind of, were able to brand it under Love Live Local. But the fest was just an opportunity to have an event in like you said, a gorgeous location. I mean, we love Azleton Park. It's phenomenal, and an opportunity to bring all these local vendors and business owners together and celebrate life on the Cape. In the summer it was wonderful, in July and August, that last Sunday of the month, and now in September it's going to have a different vibe, like with the fall and locals, and we've just gotten tremendous support. I mean, both of the first events were so successful, and the community has been so supportive. And all the vendors that have participated have loved the event. So we're really excited for the September one, which will happen on the 29th.
That's right. And let's talk about that so we can find out about, there's something for everyone, whether families, kids, individuals, anybody coming by needs to stop by. So tell us, Amanda, why? What's going to be there?
Why they should be there. Well, I think the first thing I always tell people is that there's something for everybody there. There's a kids zone that Cape Cod Child Development is running, and they have really great interactive games that kids can spend hours playing, literally. So parents can bring their kids, people can bring their dogs too on the leash. We have Hot Diggity Dog there with water and treats for
So
dogs
no
to
one's
enjoy.
left out.
No one's left out. I always say if the kids and dogs are happy, then all is right in the world.
Yeah.
And then there's, of course, food we have our food truck, famous food truck Fiddlesticks from the Cape. And there's other food vendors like Something Sweet, and you'll notice her little pink VW bus.
Named Sweetie. I happen to know
Yes.
that. Sweetie.
And Lewis Brothers homemade ice cream from P-Town. And then we also have a farmer's market. So there will be fresh produce for people to come and enjoy, and the fall is a perfect time for that. And then, of course, we have a local music. We have our Loveless and Local tent that has been supported by WOMR. And then we have a lot of local musicians that have been with us since the beginning, but we also have a couple of new people this time. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, we're really excited. I think the music has been something that's evolved really nicely, and we're just surrounded by amazing talent. So we've got some returning artists like Todd Nickerson of Six East, and he usually brings a friend or two with him, sometimes Frank Consiglio on the mandolin, which is really fantastic. We also are going to welcome some new talent like Holly Brewer, who is actually a Cape Cod native, who's coming back from Vermont. She's been spending some time in Vermont. She's driving down just for the festival because she's so excited to be a part of this and is really behind this celebration of community. And then our big headliner that we're really excited about is local favorite Sarah Swain and the Oh Boys. So
yeah, phenomenal.
That's going to be a really nice.
They love playing Azleton.
They love playing Azleton. They've been part of the Friday night series. But I think I just want to emphasize that, as you say, this is a celebration of everything local. And we have so much amazing talent here. And it's wonderful to come down for the day. So it's not just a quick hit. You come through, you can spend time with each of the vendors and then sit and relax and enjoy some of the local music, have a snack, and then venture down the harbor, up to Main Street. I mean, really it is billed as a whole day event right here in Hyannis.
Yeah. And speaking of the vendors, we've really worked hard to, we have a lot of friends that are being entrepreneurs ourselves. We have a lot of friends that are entrepreneurs and doing different things. And so the vendors, we have everything from refinished furniture to organic cleaning products, to candles, to jewelry. So there's a really big variety. And then what is exciting for me as a boutique owner, we don't usually get to participate in things like this because we don't make our own product, but we have a pop-up shop portion of the festival. So we have 4 or 5 boutiques that are participating, and we have a dressing room, a little tent for people to try stuff on, and so we get to participate in this type of thing too and get the word out about our brick and mortar stores. So.
Sure. And even though, as you say, you're not making the product, you still are here and are local, and that's what really this is about. Yeah. So the website is
www.lovelivelocal.com.
And I know that it's so important to you. Let's just wrap it up with why this is, true to your heart and what this really means to you.
For me, and I think for all of us, living on the Cape has brought us so much happiness and joy, and when we want to share that with everybody else. We've met so many amazing people, and we feel like everybody needs to know each other, and that's only going to make our community stronger and a better place to live.
Very well said, Amanda. So for our viewers, be sure to check out Love Live Local online. Come down to the fest this Sunday at Azleton Park. For Amanda, Kate, and Jen, I'm Melissa Chartrand, wishing you an artful day.
The third Love Local Fest will be held Sunday at Azleton Park from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. For Barnstable Today, I'm Sarah Mannel.